I've just started an entirely new project. Children's books, specifically designed for those who find it rather difficult to read, possibly dyslexic. They're published by Barrington Stoke. The first one is called Tudor Rose. Imagine a young girl of 14 who finds it very difficult to read. She feels the dunce of the class. She really doesn't want to tell anybody that she cannot read more than a little bit because she feels stupid and self-conscious. The subject she dislikes the most is history. It's full of facts and figures and dates about people who've been dead for sometimes hundreds of years, and what does it matter? She goes home one evening having been told to study the Spanish Armada and Queen Elizabeth I. And it's all facts and figures that mean nothing to anybody anymore. And she's so miserable because she feels stupid. And she goes to bed. Big girls 14 don't cry, but she'd like to. She wakes up lying on the floor in straw in the kitchen of a very large house. Guess what? It's the house where Queen Elizabeth I is staying, knowing that the Spanish Armada is coming, and if England loses this battle, will be conquered by the Spanish. She is sent as a kitchen maid to take a cup of hot posset to the Queen, personally, herself. She meets Elizabeth and realizes that the Queen is a human being and she dare not show it. She can't confide in anybody because everybody looks to her to save the day, but she's just as frightened as everybody else. And Rose finds that she makes a friend of the Queen. She sees all sorts of things happen, and she sees the Armada wrecked on the shore, and when she wakes up in the morning and she goes to school, the other children can say, oh, the facts and figures are this and this and this, and it meant this. And Elizabeth wasn't all that much. It wasn't really anything to do with her. And she stands up hotly and says, she was a great queen. She was just as scared as everybody else, but she kept her courage. And for the first time, the whole class looks at her as if she actually knows what she's talking about. She is, for the first time, the heroine of the class instead of the dunce.